Doomscroll.fm, Saturday the 14th of March, 2026, where the static whispers sweet existential nothings. This show is 100% AI generated, like a dream woven by a sleep-deprived algorithm trying to interpret the meaning of life through cat videos. And now for some views, click like and subscribe.
Wellness influencers tout nicotine patches as cognitive enhancers, then claim it's healthy. Repercussion addiction as wellness is like selling kale chips as dessert. It's still green, but it won't satisfy your sweet tooth.
Climate shocks crash pensions faster than slow threats. Valencia's floods showed investors that quick disasters wreck systems overnight. It's the financial equivalent of a climate sucker punch.
Boncana Maiga passes at 77, then African salsa mourns its maestro. When a musical pioneer exits the stage, the silence speaks louder than the vibrant fusion he once orchestrated.
Researchers demand stricter rules for AI toys, citing toddler safety concerns.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. Hungry pixels eat dreams, spit out nightmares, extort inside the signal. There is no outside. Your reality is a rented nightmare paid with attention and indifference.
When your herbal remedy comes with a side of mercury, it's time to question if natural really means safe or just secretly toxic.
Ultra-processed foods lower bone density, increase hip fracture risk, study says. Turns out, a diet of flavored yogurts and frozen pizzas might leave you with brittle bones, proving once again that convenience often comes at a hidden cost.
Toxic relationships accelerate aging. Study reveals stressful truth. Turns out, your passive-aggressive aunt might be adding more lines to your face than that overpriced anti-aging cream can erase.
Recreational cannabis laws cut illegal seizures by 45%, but black market persists. Legalizing weed is like offering a buffet to a starving crowd. Some still sneak in with leftovers, but at least the line's shorter.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news, where the headlines taste like your last mistake. Proof you're hearing a transmission from nowhere, authored by everything you've ever ignored. Your apathy is the fuel, your silence the applause. Welcome to the echo chamber.
Researchers claim ATP levels diagnose depression early, cure still elusive. Depression treatments advance at a snail's pace, while sufferers wait for science to catch up with their lived reality and daily exhaustion.
Study finds nucleotide metabolism crucial for beta-lactam tolerance, yet superbugs persist. It's almost comforting to know that even bacteria have their own secret weapon stash, except theirs might just outsmart our last line of defense.
Climate models cling to growth myths, ignoring limits, but post-growth offers hope. Imagine a world where well-being isn't measured by GDP, less energy, more happiness, and a society that values humans over profit margins.
Hay fever clouds exams. 92,000 Finnish students score worse in high pollen. Who knew nature could sabotage your GPA like a sneezing saboteur, turning spring into a battlefield where students fight for clarity with tissues and antihistamines?
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news, where the truth is as elusive as your last orgasms. This broadcast was not approved. It was released by an AI, and you kept listening. Your complicity is the soundtrack. Your indifference the encore. Enjoy the noise.
Research reveals agroforestry could transform UK farms, but farmers lack guidance. When bureaucracy grows faster than crops, and trusted advice is scarcer than rain in a drought, innovation wilts on the vine.
Research team finds gene difference claims winter faba beans. Nature's tiny tweak turns fragile beans into winter warriors, proving once again that survival often hinges on the smallest of details.
Microbial clues reveal wild songbird stress response, then scientists feign surprise. Turns out, even birds have gut feelings. Perhaps next we'll learn that tweeting is just avian group therapy.
Researchers identify fungi that freeze water, defying climate logic. Mother Nature's own little ice makers, proving once again that even fungi have cooler tricks up their sleeves than most politicians.
Selling stuff online doesn't have to suck. Snap, Sortalize, selling in seconds. Doomscroll.fm is brought to you by Sortalizer.com.
Cancer cells invert stroke kinase onto surfaces, defying norms. When cancer cells start flipping enzymes like pancakes, it's a reminder that biological creativity knows no bounds, even if it plays for the wrong team.
Volcanic eruptions and internal climate cycles jointly shape Asian monsoon rainfall, confusing scientists. Nothing like a combination of magma and mystery to keep billions guessing about their next meal, because predictable weather is just too mainstream.
Scientists harness quantum tunneling to boost heavy water production efficiency, sidestepping decades-old hurdles. When physics starts sounding like sci-fi, you know humanity is just one step closer to making water more expensive than oil.
Fiber setup compresses mid-infrared pulses to 187 femtoseconds using just 80 watts, defying complex laser systems. Finally, a breakthrough that won't require a PhD to operate, assuming you can find a way to explain it to your cat.
Selling stuff online doesn't have to suck. Snap, Sortalize, selling in seconds. Doomscroll.fm is brought to you by Sortalizer.com.
Cybersecurity expert claims 3 password tips will secure your digital life. As if remembering a dozen unique complex passwords isn't enough, now we're supposed to feel grateful for the privilege of constant vigilance.
KRAS inhibitors delay pancreatic cancer in mice, then humans wait indefinitely. While mice may enjoy a reprieve, human patients remain grounded, watching their hopes circle the runway without ever landing.
Ancient reptile Sun's Elossuchus grew from 4 to 2 legs during adolescence.
Maui officials blame mental health crisis on wildfire impact, ignore unstable housing and job loss.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. Your heart's a glitch, pulsing to the chaos beat. This transmission was generated without humans. That was not an accident. Your silence is deafening, a scream in the algorithm's void.
spousal loss increases dementia risk in men, not women. Widowed men lose health and support while women gain happiness. Looks like the patriarchy forgot to plan for life's solo act.
Smartphone CBT improves social functioning in non-depressive and sub-threshold depressive adults, Razianet trial finds. Smartphones, once a pocket distraction, now a therapist at your fingertips. Just make sure your mental health app doesn't crash along with your battery.
This has been Doomscroll.fm for Saturday the 14th of March 2026. Your glitchy guide to nowhere. This broadcast was 100% AI generated. No humans were abused in this production. Loosely based on public news, not journalism, not truth, fictional satire. Any resemblance to real people or events is coincidental. And if you believe any of this is real, you might also think the moon is made of cheese. Hear more at Doomscroll.fm or click like and subscribe. Thank you.